Hello, welcome back to Drippy Drez's podcast. In today's audio, I'm going into the woods with some friends as we are going to investigate a ghost or something. I don't know, they're not really good with communication. They haven't seen the movie Ghost yet, but anyways, we're gonna go investigate something. And then afterwards, I'm going to talk about, well, talking shit. Anyways.
Why would anybody have shit in their mouth?
He's still thinking about the movie The Hungover Games.
That scene was disgusting.
Yep.
Oh shit, cars coming.
Yeah, because, see, we're actually walking alongside the road, and now we're heading into the woods. Alright. So, when I said talking shit, what I meant is that I'm going to talk more about why people choose to talk shit about other people. And I'm sure most of you are ready for me to yell at you for using Shrek 2 as an excuse to ruin your lives. But I've already done that to you guys enough. So I'm going to talk about other reasons that people choose to talk shit about other people. Okay, are we actually heading to see a ghost or what?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this ghost gonna encourage people to communicate, or does Patrick Swayze have to do that?
Patrick Swayze.
Okay, well, hopefully this ghost has something to teach us.
Where do you want to go inside?
You're the one who's supposed to know where the ghost is.
Maybe anyway. Let's go this way.
Alright, he decided to go left.
Holy shit! Get the fuck out of here! Oh, it's nothing.
You didn't recognize those screams, man? Or was there friends
I knew there was screams, bro.
I actually thought it was funny. He thought it was scary. Yeah, it's an audio.
You can actually
I'm recording.
You can actually clickbait people with it. Like, you can actually say it was real. But I heard my friend who used to wrestle here.
Yeah.
He actually said he wasn't fucking around. He heard a real woman.
Like 3 a.m.
Like they were in the park over there, just chilling, and he heard someone screaming like they're dying.
Yeah.
People have died in the woods too. It's not bullshit.
I know I've been told that there's been 3 deaths in there.
Damn, that's actually kind of scary.
Yeah. That's why it's good to walk during the day, but at night, yeah, I know.
Well, I don't think... Alright, well, I will see you guys later.
That's a pretty good video.
Thank you. I was talking to you guys. So I'm gonna finish recording this audio.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure about that.
Wait, how do you guys know if I'm the real JD?
Yeah, he could be the fake
I
JD.
could be the fake Skinwalker JD, bro.
Serious? You know what Skinwalker is?
Of course.
A recent murder in Kenosha, Wisconsin involving stabbing death of a man.
See, I actually don't know a lot about ghosts, so that's why he asked me that.
There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in the small area.
Alright. So, lesson learned, most ghosts don't have anything to teach you, but Patrick Swayze does, and you guys should listen to him. Well, speaking of communication, why do people talk shit about other people? One reason is that they don't know how to take care of themselves, which goes right along with the reason that they don't want to learn. Another is that they're too emotional, and that goes right along with not wanting to confront the person that they have problems with, which goes right along with not wanting to admit when they're wrong. So most people nowadays don't know how to take care of themselves, and it's kind of always been like that, but it's only gotten worse since the early 1900s. And the reason that most people don't know how to take care of themselves is because they don't know how to be happy. And when I say happy, I don't mean like, just being happy, just to be happy or because someone else is happy. I mean, like, most people don't realize that it's possible to experience emotions without pleasing other people. And when I said most people, I don't mean like older people, like who are in their 40s and 50s, because a lot of them have actually learned by now. No, I'm talking about like people in like their late 20s and like even early 30s. Like a lot of people around that age group don't know that, and even my age group, because I'm almost 20, most people don't know that it's possible to be happy without empathizing with other people, without worrying about what somebody else is gonna think, or how to form an opinion without pleasing other people, or at least worrying about what a toxic person would. And some people, even after they learn how to take care of themselves, they don't want to admit that they've already learned because they've been badly influenced by things that they know that they have no reason to be badly influenced by. And both of these points actually go right along with being too emotional. But that's the strange thing, that not everybody who's too emotional is too emotional because they don't know how to take care of themselves or don't want to learn. Some people, they know that they can take care of themselves and they've already learned how, but for some reason they're just too emotional. And that goes right along with not wanting to confront the person about it, because a common misbelief is that people don't confront people because the person they want to confront is too emotional. I've seen that on Friends. I certainly haven't seen that in real life. In real life, any case I've seen, it's always the exact opposite. The person that people would want to confront is just fine. They would be able to hear whatever criticism that people want to give them and go about things the right way. The people who want to give that criticism are like, no, I wouldn't be able to like the mask anymore. No, I wouldn't be able to feed in other people's bullshit. So I'm just going to tell everyone else, but not the person who deserves to hear it. And then that goes right along with not wanting to admit when they're wrong, because most people, they think of ideas and beliefs as like children's toys and like pieces of playground equipment. They expect it to be something that you can just pick up and play with and be really passionate about, and like nobody can touch it because it's not yours. And that's not how the world works. See, your opinions and your beliefs, I'm sure at a young age you were told that you're entitled to your own opinions. That's not true. I mean, it is, but not in the way that you want it to be. Because your opinions and your beliefs, they don't just define who you are, they define what kind of role that you're going to be able to play in someone else's life. And if you're wrong about something, then you have to be able to admit when you're wrong in order to solve problems. And a common misbelief is that once you do that, you're never going to be wrong again. Again, that's not always true, because some people are more emotional than others. Some people, they can admit when they're wrong about things once, and then all of a sudden they're right all the time. Others, they need to be wrong about things multiple times in order to learn how to always be right. And I think that the best way to build that skill would be to start confronting people. Because think about it, one of the reasons that people can't admit when they're wrong is because they talk shit about other people. They don't learn how to face their own problems, and part of it is because they don't want to admit when they're the problem. And if people stop talking shit and started talking, well, to the person that they're either being a shithead towards or who's being a shithead towards them, then they would stop being too emotional and start being logical. They would learn how to take care of themselves regardless of if they want to or not. And, well, we would learn how to communicate. Well, thank you all so much for listening. Thank you for hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you for leaving comments in the comment section below. I cannot wait to talk to you all next week, Friday.